First of all, very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with the another most important topic of chapter molecular basis of inheritance, and the topic is Lac-Operon model. So before going to discuss about the Lac-Operon model, first we discuss about the characteristics of gene expression done in bacteria or E. coli as compared to the eukaryotes. The eukaryotic genome is monocystronic. That means the single structural gene responsible for only one type of protein. So one type of proteins gets synthesized from a single gene only. So that is a gene or single gene responsible for the structural gene, also said to be structural gene, responsible for the synthesis of only one type of protein. But in case of prokaryote, there is polycystronic genes. That means the single promoter regulate the gene expression, more than one type of gene expression or structural gene. So also said to be in case of prokaryotes, in case of prokaryote or prokaryotic genome, can synthesize more than one type of protein by a single gene. So that's why the genome of prokaryote is polycystronic. Gene. That means one structural gene, that means also said to be a promoter single promoter regulate more than one type of, or can synthesize more than one type of protein. More than one type of, not one only, more than one type of protein. More than one type of protein. So that's why the polycystronic gene is slightly different as compared to the eukaryotic gene. Now let us discuss about the genome Lac-Operon model, in which how the Lac-Operon genes regulate the synthesis of different enzyme or regulate the metabolism, lactose metabolism in the cell of bacteria. So how the whole process takes place with the help of diagram, but first we discuss about the genes which are present on the DNA, or how what are the functions of these genes, or how they regulate. Then we discuss about the whole model, how the whole model works inside the cell of bacteria. Now in the Lac-Operon model, there are several genes are present, or several, that means 3 genes regulated by only single promoter. That if we talk about the genome or structure of single genome that regulate the gene expression, also said to be metabolism, that are responsible for the metabolism of the lactose. So how they work actually, here is the genome of E. coli, or also said to be bacteria. Inside the bacteria how lactose metabolism takes place. So Lac-Operon model is for only lactose metabolism. Like lactose metabolism, some of the other models are also denoted by Jacob or Monod, who represents the how the metabolism takes place inside the cell of bacteria, or how the breakdown of lactose or other disaccharide takes place inside the bacteria. Like this one, the amino acid breakdown also takes place inside the bacteria, like this, in the case of tryptophan operon model or his operon model, like that. So first, the Lac-Operon model represents by denoted or elucidated by Jacob and Monod. Jacob or Monod. Inside the bacteria, according to them, inside the bacteria there are genes that are responsible for the synthesis of different enzyme, or that regulate by the single promoter. This is I gene, promoter gene, and here is operator. This one is I gene. So I gene in such a case is not a inducer, it function as inhibitor or denoted by inhibitor. That means their I gene responsible for the formation of inhibitor protein that inhibit the synthesis of these enzymes synthesized by the structural gene by the transcription or translation process, or followed by translation process. Now I gene is indicated for inhibitor or I gene responsible for inhibitor represents the inhibitor or synthesize repressor. It is a type of protein which bind on the promoter region so that they inhibit the process of transcription or translation too. Now P is denotes for promoter, P gene. Promoter that promote, as we already know in the transcription process as we already know in the transcription process how promoter is responsible, because the sigma factor, because of when RNA polymerase bind or moving along with DNA, moving on DNA molecule, or they have the sigma factor which have high affinity towards the promoter region and have low affinity towards the structural gene, or so that by the sigma factor the RNA polymerase get easily attached with the promoter region or on the promoter region, and they promote the transcription process. That's why the promoter is important. And in the bacteria, in the prokaryote, the genome is polycistronic. That means only one promoter is responsible for all these three type of regulation of all these three type of gene regulation. That is Z structural gene, Y structural gene, and last is A structural gene. A structural gene. These are the structural gene. Now O represents the O gene represents operator that operate the transcription process, or that is followed by the translation process, or Z mainly denotes the Z, Y and A are structural gene, but Z gene is responsible for the synthesis of beta galactosidase enzyme. Beta galactosidase enzyme, beta galactosidase enzyme. Now, why is responsible for the permease, synthesis of permease enzyme? And A is responsible for the synthesis of transacetylase. So here is the all gene that are responsible for the synthesis of different type of enzyme or that utilize in the metabolism of lactose. Now let us discuss about the function of all these enzymes. All these enzymes that is synthesized by the structural gene. So here is the I is the inhibitor, P for promoter, O is operator, and these three are structural gene. Now, how they work? Beta galactosidase is an enzyme that is required for the breakdown of lactose, or simply they break lactose into, that is lactose is disaccharide. Lactose is disaccharide, or breakdown of lactose takes place. Breakdown of lactose takes place into two monosaccharide unit. That monosaccharides are galactose and glucose. So as we already know, glucose is the source of energy, or also is a primary or also most essential carbohydrate that can be easily metabolized by the cell for the formation of ATP, or by the different enzyme actually. Now they use lactose. If lactose is present in the medium, as in case of milk, the lactose is present in disaccharide lactose is present in the medium. So how they utilize this lactose for their energy? First they synthesize beta galactosidase enzyme, then the bacteria breaks the lactose disaccharide into the monosaccharides. These monosaccharides are galactose and glucose. Now galactose is also undergoes in the conversion or to form the glucose molecule, because glucose is the primary energy source in the cell, or they can be easily metabolized inside the cell. That is breakdown of glucose takes place for the energy production in different eukaryote or prokaryote and eukaryote too. Now the permease enzyme, they increase the permeability of cell membrane so that the lactose molecule easily drawn inside the cell. So increase permeability of cell wall. Of cell wall for lactose. Cell wall, increase permeability of cell wall for lactose. Permeability of cell wall. Now the transacetylase is another enzyme that regulate the metabolism of lactose. So transacetylase is also that means the acetylation takes place for the breakdown of glucose or galactose molecule, and all these three enzymes required for the metabolism of lactose molecule. So, lactose disaccharide. Now, how they work inside the cell, or how the all these genes function, or how gene expression done inside the bacteria, with the we can easily understand with the help of Lac-Operon model. So how the enzyme or metabolism takes place with the help of gene expression inside the bacteria. So now here is the genes that are present on DNA molecule, or all these the function of all these genes we have already discussed. So now how these genes function together in the metabolism of lactose molecule. Now bacteria is in the presence of in the cell of bacteria, how the gene expression takes place. Now in the presence of, in the absence, first we discuss about the in the absence of lactose molecule. In the absence of lactose. In the absence of lactose, how these structural gene function together. Now, structural gene function together. Now, as we already know, I gene is responsible for the synthesis of repressor. That means they, by the transcription process, mRNA synthesized from DNA, mRNA synthesized from DNA, single stranded mRNA, that have the code or genes for the synthesis of repressor, that is transcribed from the I gene. That I gene undergoes in transcription present on DNA molecule, DNA double helical structure, that undergoes in the transcription process. By the transcription process, they synthesize the mRNA that have the structural that have the gene for repressor. Now then undergoes in translation. A protein synthesized, tertiary protein synthesized, which is a repressor. Now repressor bind with operator or on operator. So when the repressor bind on operator, they inhibit the binding. That's why the lactose-operon model is negative regulator. The regulation of these genes, or regulation by, because of the regulation by repressor, the regulation of gene expression, this type of gene expression is also known as the negative regulation. Because of the repressor, that repressor regulate the gene expression. In the absence of lactose, there is no need for synthesis of beta-galactosidase, because beta-galactosidase only responsible. In the absence of lactose, there is no need for synthesis of beta-galactosidase, because beta-galactosidase only responsible for the breakdown of lactose molecule. Permease, that increase the permeability for the lactose, and trans-acetylase is responsible for the acetylation of the enzyme, or acetylation of the enzyme. Now, in the absence of the lactose molecule, there is no need for the synthesis of all these enzymes. So the repressor, so that's why the repressor bind on the promoter region, or they inhibit the binding of RNA polymerase second, because RNA polymerase second transcribe all these genes. Then they inhibit the synthesis of mRNA, also inhibit the synthesis of enzymes and protein by the translation process. Now, what happened in the in the presence of lactose molecule? All these function takes place in the absence of lactose molecule, or how in the presence of lactose molecule, how the repressor function. repressor function on the DNA or in the expression of gene regulation. Now, in the presence of lactose molecule, there are some difference in the presence of lactose molecule because lactose molecule itself function as inducer. Now here is the promoter repressor, because repressor is always present inside the cell or in the cytoplasm of bacteria, but when the lactose is present in the medium, so what happened with the repressor? The lactose, here is the lactose disaccharide which function as inducer, because they induce the synthesis process of mRNA. Also, they induce the synthesis of different type of enzyme. That's why the lactose is also known as inducer. Now, lactose itself bind with repressor. So, when the lactose bind with repressor, they inhibit the binding of this repressor on the promoter region. Now promoter is free or freely available on the DNA molecule, or here is the RNA polymerase second, which have the sigma factor have greater affinity towards the promoter region than the structural gene. So they can easily bind with the promoter region with the RNA polymerase second, get easily bind with the promoter region with the help of sigma factor, or they can easily synthesize the mRNA from these structural genes or transcribe the structural genes into the mRNA. Now, because promoter is free, how the promoter region is free? Because of the lactose in the medium or presence of lactose in the medium. In the presence of lactose in the medium, lactose get attached to the repressor or freely attached to the repressor. They inhibit the binding of the repressor on promoter region. So that's why the promoter is freely available on the DNA molecule or RNA polymerase moving. When RNA polymerase moving on RNA on the DNA molecule, so they can easily bind with the promoter or initiate the transcription process. So RNA polymerase bind with promoter. Here is RNA polymerase second bind with promoter or bind on promoter or undergoes in the transcription process. By the transcription process, here mRNA gets synthesized from all these structural genes. All these structural genes in the presence of lactose in the medium. So lactose itself function as inducer, or whole mRNA gets synthesized because the polycistronic because in bacteria have the polycistronic gene, only one promoter is required for the synthesis of all these three structural genes. So a single type of mRNA form, or also said to be mRNA form. Now this mRNA undergoes in the transcription or undergoes in the translation process, or for example because this mRNA have the code for Z gene, so they synthesize the beta galactosidase beta galactosidase enzyme actually break lactose molecule in or lactose disaccharide into two monomeric unit. These monomeric unit or monomers are galactose or glucose. Galactose and glucose. Now the Y gene responsible for the synthesis of permease and here is transacetylase. Now, how the whole function done inside the cell of bacteria? When lactose is present in the medium, the lactose itself function as inducer. They bind with the repressor region so that repressor they inhibit the activity, or also they inhibit the activity of repressor so that the repressor cannot be bind with the promoter region. And now the promoter is easily or freely available on the DNA molecule for the RNA polymerase second. Now, or RNA polymerase second have greater affinity towards the promoter region, towards the promoter because of the sigma factor. They easily bind on the promoter region or undergoes in the synthesis of mRNA. Now, by the transcription process, the mRNA single-stranded mRNA gets easily synthesized from Z gene, Y gene, and A gene. Now, then after the transcription, they undergoes in the translation process. Here is the transcription, or by the transcription, the mRNA get easily formed from the DNA molecule, and now this mRNA have the code for the synthesis of all these enzymes. Transferred into the cytoplasm where the translation occurs. Now, inside the cytoplasm, after the translation, all these three enzymes get synthesized from the mRNA molecule. That is also said to be Z gene synthesize the beta galactosidase, or Y gene synthesize permease, and A gene responsible for the synthesis of transacetylase. Now, beta galactosidase, first we discuss about the permease. Permease increase the permeability of cell, or also increase the incoming of lactose disaccharide inside the cell. So increase the so that bacteria easily drawn in the lactose molecule or lactose disaccharide inside the cell by the permease enzyme. When the lactose available inside the cytoplasm, the beta galactosidase breaks that lactose into two molecules, or from the glucose metabolism, the glucose is used for the energy source inside in the bacteria cells. Now, transacetylation is simply the acetylation done for the gene expression, responsible for the gene expression for the acetylation of the, and also said to be acetylation of the enzyme. So all these genes function together for the expression of gene inside the bacterial cell. So I hope you like this video or can easily understand the whole mechanism or gene expression in the bacteria, in the prokaryotes, or with the help of Lac-Operon model we can easily understand in the about the gene expression in the eukaryotic cell. But there is slightly difference in between the eukaryote or prokaryote only. That is, the eukaryote genome is monocystonic, or one promoter responsible for the synthesis of only one type of protein. But gene expression like eukaryote also followed that type of gene expression or regulation of gene expression. Now here is the Lac-Operon model, which is a simple type of regulation of gene expression which can which we will easily understand with the help of diagram, with the help of all these things. Now I hope you like this video. Keep listening and watching me, and thank you student for listening and watching me.